Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. Today I'm talking about when a woman is using you, she will do this, okay? So if you're wondering if the woman that you're dating, the woman that you're seeing is using you, these are some things that you need to look out for, okay? So one of the first things that I want to get into is she asks you for things, like she asks you to do things for her, but she's not really interested in dating you. Right, so a woman is using you when she does something like this, right? So she's asking for favors, she's asking you to fix things for her, maybe she's even asking you to come round so she can cry to you about some guy that she's really into, and then talk about him, and things like that, and basically using you as a therapist, right? So she might be doing that, or it could be, like I said, for physical things, that she wants you to fix something for her. And she's acting like the damsel in distress, but yeah, when it comes to you asking her out, or asking if you want to become exclusive or something like that, she's not interested, or she comes up with an excuse like, oh, I just don't really see myself doing anything like that right now, I don't see myself in a relationship, I don't really want to date anyone, right? That's all basically other ways of saying no. It's like nicer ways of saying no. So that's what you need to look out for, basically. One of the things you need to look out for. She's asking you to do things, or she wants you to be a therapist about certain things, but she's not interested in dating you. She's like saying things like, oh, I see you as a brother, or I see you as a friend, those kinds of things, okay? So that's one of the things to look out for. Another sign that she's using you is that she comes into your life every so often, mostly because she's bored, right? So it seems like sometimes she's really interested in you, and then other times you don't hear from her for weeks or months, and she kind of just pops up again every now and then to like hang out or something like that, to like maybe she likes using you as like a drinking buddy, so you two go out together and have like some drinks, but it never leads to anything romantic, right? And that's a sign that she's using you. She's just using you for those kinds of things. And it could be that she's also like asking you to do things for her as well, like other favors, like just fixing things, or wanting, like I said, like wanting to be a therapist. She could be asking for those things too, and maybe sometimes she does like some romantic attention from you, but then she suddenly disappears and you don't hear from her for ages, right? And that's a sign of a woman that is using you. Perhaps she's using you to get an ego boost because she knows that you like her, because she knows that when she calls you up, you'll be there, and you'll be willing to hang out with her, and you'll be willing to be there with her and be there for her, right? And she's basically using you, because she's using you when she feels like it, right? And it's not, and obviously you maybe want something serious with her, but that serious thing is never happening, right? You're never going out on dates, and it's never consistent, right? So you may actually still date each other a little bit, but it's not consistent. It's not as consistent as you would want it to be, right? And she keeps on doing that sort of thing. Like she keeps on coming into your life and then leaving for ages, and you just don't know what to do, right? So another sign that she's using you is that she still talks to you even though she isn't interested romantically, right? And this is definitely a sign of a woman that just likes you for your attention. So she may even say to you things like, oh yeah, I really like you, but when it comes to like actually meeting up, when it comes to actually going on dates and things like that, she always has an excuse, right? And it's because what she's doing, she actually likes the attention that you're giving her, because it gives her an ego boost. It makes her feel good about herself. It makes her feel desirable. So she's not interested in you, but she likes the fact that you're interested in her, and it makes her feel good, essentially, right? So if she's doing anything like that, then that's another sign that she is definitely using you. She's using you to make her feel good about herself, because probably she's insecure and she doesn't feel attractive. So she's looking to you to give her that information that she's beautiful, that she's desired, because perhaps she's just been dumped by a guy that she actually did like, or the guy that she does like is not interested in her, so she comes to you when she feels low, when she doesn't feel attractive, because she knows that you will make her feel wanted and desired, even though she's not interested in you romantically, okay? So that's another sign. Sometimes you see this as well with like men talking to women abroad, right, as well. This is a huge one, and I can't believe that guys still do this, right? They're sending money to women overseas, thinking that she's going to come over. Now, sometimes, obviously, they do. Sometimes, you do hear about men meeting women abroad and then bringing them back to their country and things like that and getting married. Sometimes that does actually happen. But sometimes as well, women are using these guys. There are these women who are in these poorer countries maybe are using these guys, so they're talking to these guys. They're saying, oh yeah, I'll see you soon, I'll come and hang out with you soon, but you know, I really need help with my rent, can you send me some money? Then the poor guy sends money over, and then he's asking like, oh, when can you come, when can you fly over, or you know, I've got some money, I can fly you out to, you know, in a couple of weeks, let's do this. And then she's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm just really sick right now, I can't fly, or coming up with other excuses as to why she can't come over, and yet she's basically draining this guy's wallet dry, right? And just never, you know, fulfilling what he's hoping for, which is a relationship and something romantic, and it just never works out. And it's really sad to see these kinds of things happen. So never, ever, ever, please don't ever give money to a woman abroad, right? If you do meet a woman abroad, or you're talking to a woman who's abroad, then wait for her to come to be with you, like, you know, and to be like, you know what, you know, yeah, sure. I can fly you out, but you know, you got to pay for it first, and I'll basically reimburse you when you get here. You know, saying something like that, right? Or you know, how about we meet up? How about I come and fly to you, and we can meet up, and you know, we can work out things on how to get you to my country and stuff like that, right? If a woman who does like you, who you've met online or who's abroad or something like that, she will say to you, okay, yeah, sure, that's great. If she likes you, then she'll be like really happy that you're coming to visit her and things like that. But if she's not interested in you, she will avoid that like the plague, because what she's really trying to do, she's just trying to get as much money out of you as possible before you cotton on that she's not actually really that interested and she's just using you, okay? So never give money to women who are living abroad, who you've never met, right? Make sure that you meet physically in person, and that things are actually leading to her coming to live with you, or you going to live with her, right? And things are exclusive and things are serious, like you've met her family and things like that, right? And you've actually met in person, you're together, it's very, you know, and then you're serious with each other, right? Don't give a dime to anyone abroad, right? Just don't do it. It's not worth the headache, it's not worth your time, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. And if you have enjoyed this video, then please leave a like on it, and please do subscribe, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.